Steel City might be most associated with its legendary NFL franchise, but people here in Pittsburgh know that the ties to the Panthers run deep. Glad to have you with us here at Acrisure Stadium, home to the Pittsburgh Panthers. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Boston College Eagles taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pop. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll move the chains after he gets into the 43-yard line.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Looking to throw on first down. He makes a catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Snagged in the middle. It's Franklin. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Boston College wants to play fast. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bond. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line. Throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a... Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Franklin. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Defense is about getting the guy on the ground, holding on for dear life. It's hard, I know, with so much speed on the outside, but you got to get that guy on the ground. When you miss one tackle, next thing you know, all that extra yardage.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the... Wants to go up top on first down.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we go.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He can be dangerous. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
and it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded, and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival, but you got to put it past you.
Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the UConn Huskies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Eagles offense will have the first crack at it in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are trailing by a possession. They need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bond. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Rides the back on the option to give. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He goes down after the short return. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Now the play fake. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Trying to keep this drive alive. Stop short of the marker. He'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quickly out to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Bond. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle, it's Franklin. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Catch in the middle, it's Franklin. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Behind his tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down.
Okay, ready?
They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive.
Here we go.
Gonna swing it on second down. Wide open downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Franklin. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. This defense might be reeling after those last two, and now facing first and goal. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that
have for any team in sports. Perhaps it's our fascination with flight, the elegance and majesty with which they seemingly without effort glide through the air. Well, there will be plenty of effort in this one because when two birds get together and start clawing at each other, feathers are bound to fly. Welcome everyone to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Louisville Cardinals. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a three-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. You know, this is something that's frustrating, but
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and Dave Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28.
Gringo! Green
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. A third down try for the offense. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. That's caught. It's Franklin. How about that defense rising up and stopping him? They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jim.
Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on another team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Powell. Backed up now, here's second and long. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Back to pass. He's going for it all. And the ball is knocked away incomplete, but he ran through the receiver to get there. The flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So first down, we'll open up the final period. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Franklin. And he makes a completion, and they're set up and in business at the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got his man downfield. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And the Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He wants to throw it again. It's complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Big fella moving. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Trying to run it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. What will the offense dial up on third and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Boston College! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I gotta go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because when he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference. Body jerks forward, and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time, because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Good Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's McDonald. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. The big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Release to the back. Oh, he dropped it.
Ready, set.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on third down. He's looking to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Eagles. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. Everything going.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. Good timing on the quick out. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open.
They want that clock to run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
Oh, they're after him. They got him for the sack.
On the ready. Jackrabbit.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his back in the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to